Hello friends, welcome to Crafting with Mary. If you are new here, I am so glad you joined. If you are returning and have been here before, I am so glad you have come back. I do very much appreciate your support. Today I'm going to be unboxing two canvases that I recently got from Dreamer Designs. I'm trying to see, you know what, I don't know. I don't know if they're square or round. I don't remember. And I'm not super familiar with Dreamer Designs boxes, but only this is maybe my third and fourth kits with them. So, but anyway, so we're going to be unboxing Coloring Afternoon, and this is by Hannah Lynn and colorist Allison Twinning. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter or 23.6 by 31.5 inch. And again, I don't see where it says if it's a round or a square, and I don't remember. So we'll find out when we open it up. The other one is, I've seen this image for a while and I think it's so pretty. BOHO Dreamer by ROMI, LERDA. I'm hoping I say that right. But it's a 60 by 90 centimeter or 23.6 by 35.4 inch. So I'm going to get these out of the plastic because I forgot to before I started. So I'm going to get them out of the plastic and we'll get them unboxed. So I'll be right back. All right. So the plastic is off. We are pulling this out. I am doing the Hannah Lynn one first, not for any reason, just because that's what I grabbed. So let's pull all this stuff out, but you have this nice Dreamer Designs dust cover, and they put this pretty bow on here. And of course, I never can wrap it the same way they put it to make it look pretty to put it away. But let's go over the toolkit really quick. I am not super familiar with their toolkit, so forgive me if you are and I say something wrong, but that's a really pretty little bag that comes in. Okay, so we have baggies, and you can kit up or kit down into these if you wish. I know there are not enough for every color in here, so you will need more. Nice pair of tweezers, and those are pretty pointy, so you want to make sure and keep that cover on there so you don't poke yourself. And then we have the pen and squishy, and this has the single placer on it, and it also comes with, let's see, so we have two multi-placers that looks like maybe a 7 and a 3 or 4, 6 or 7, 3 or 4, I don't see them marked on there. There's two squishies. Oh, let's see. There's also a straightener, so if you want to line your drills up as you go. So this end comes with a single placer, and then you can put the multi-placers in the other end on this one. And then this one, last time I did an unboxing of Dreamer Design, I didn't know what this was for, and somebody had said, I believe this is for ABs. So I need to try that nifty little end. I have never seen that before, and I forgot to pull one out of the last one and kind of give it a try. But there's another squishy for that, and then it comes, it looks like, is there just one? Yep, one plate of wax in there. And I'm going to assume one plate of wax in this one as well. So you get 2 plates of wax with those nice little holders. And then this is their tray. So it does have, you know, open up down here for you to get your drills out. And then also comes with a divider. So you can put 2 colors in here if you want. Or I even heard somebody say that like if they're separating out drills, like kind of trying to pick out some trash drills, if they get, you know, a kit with trash drills, they'll put, you know, kind of do this, and then they'll put the good drills here, and then they can move the trash over into here. I was like, oh, that's kind of a good idea, you know. So there is that. So let's stick these things back in here quick. I really like this little bag. It's really soft. All right, so we won't go over this in the other kit, but let's look and see. I'm going to roll this back, and you can roll these back. You can totally roll it back on itself. It helps it flatten. It will self-flatten on its own as well, but I do this for the purpose of being able to have it flat while we are trying to look at it. But look, you guys, she's so pretty. So, so pretty. I saw somebody else working on this somewhere on, you know, one of the diamond painting groups, and I was like, oh, she's really pretty. I need to have her. So get these couple things out of the way while we take a quick, oh, I got bent back a little bit, quick peek at the rest of her. Oh yeah, I love all the color in a lot of the Hannah Lynn kits have a lot of color, but this must have been, so it says it's Hannah Lynn and colorist Allison Twinning. But so Hannah Lynn must have drawn this, and then the colorist colored it. Well, that's kind of cool to have your coloring artwork made into a diamond painting. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's go over the canvas really quick. So we have our name of the kit, the artist up at the top, and the size. It is a legally licensed kit, so the artist was compensated for the artwork. Over here we have the Dreamer Design socials. We have our legend on the right and our legend on the left. Down here we have Dreamer Designs and their little logo. Paint with Passion is their tagline. And then over here is the lifetime warranty. So if you have any issues with your canvas, you can just reach out to them and they will help you. We do have over here, we have our scalloped and dotted edges that helps prevent with fraying. And the backing is that nice soft lint, which is very nice to work with. Canvas thickness is decent. I felt thicker, I felt thinner. So it's very nice. I really like the thickness. Sorry, my voice is kind of going on me here. The thickness of this cover sheet is great. It's not that super thin and it's not super thick. It's really nice, perfect thickness. And then here we have our little stick test. So I'm barely even touching down and it's coming right up with my finger, which is really nice. No issues with sticky. But look at her, you guys. She's so pretty. She's going to be so fun to work on. And this is a square kit. Remember I said I didn't remember and I didn't know. I was thinking these are both square, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but this is a square kit. And I am going to zoom you in a little bit so we can take a look at that drill field for anybody, you know, that has not worked on a Dreamer design. So here is the drill field. It does look really clear. Now, I will say, okay, so I have two kits from them prior to these two. I have worked on one. It was a round. So looking at the canvas, it looked really clear, but I did find one symbol on that one that was a little fuzzy or hard to read. Once I figured out what it was and got through on the canvas, I knew what it was, but so it wasn't really a big deal and it wasn't horrible or anything like that. Like, it just took me a minute to figure out what it was. So I'm going to kind of look on here and see if I see any of that on this one. You know, I talked to somebody else that's done a few Dreamers and Dreamer designs, and they said that might have just been a fluke because they had not run across that. So it might have just been a fluke. I am not seeing that on this one, just kind of giving it a quick once over. I'm really not seeing that. So I'm hoping that was just a fluke. Obviously, things like that happen. I'm not gonna, you know, badmouth the company for it or anything like that, because, you know, things happen. So, and it wasn't like the end of the world for me. I made it through. The painting turned out perfect, you know, just fine. So I don't see that on here. So it could have very well just been, you know, a fluke, is what I'm going to guess. So I'm not seeing that on here. Obviously, until you start working on something, it's, that's when you kind of know, like, drill quality. Like, we can say, oh, these look really nice, but until you start working on them. But these, let's see. So here's the color palette. Lots of pretty colors. Then, of course, you know, we have, it looks like some 310, quite a bit of 310 in there, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, over here as well. But very pretty color palette. And then let's take a look at, oh, what else is in here? So the instructions. Paint with passion. This shows you how to diamond paint. So here is your thank you for your purchase. Then we have instructions how to diamond paint if you have not diamond painted before. There is a discount code, tips and tricks of how to diamond paint. And then the Dreamer Designs, it looks like their Facebook page and things like that you can join. And again, their socials down here. And then here is our sticker sheet. So it has, this is all sticker, so anything on here you want to cut out. These are actually, it looks like these are pre-cut. There's 3 individual ones. This is a big one. This is already a cutout, and this is a cutout. So if you want to cut out those little stars, you're welcome to, anything like that, for anybody that has a logbook or anything like that. So then these are all individually cut stickers for your containers or baggies, however it is you kit up. So there we can see all the colors as well. And then we have, let's see, it looks like there's 4 AB in this kit. Not seeing any other specials. So 4 AB, but she is just gorgeous, you guys. All right, so I'm trying to think. It looks like I might be able to get these AB out. Let's see, 1, 2. I'm trying to decide if I want to take them out or not. I go back and forth with doing this. It's kind of a pain getting everything back in once you take it out. So let's actually just, I'm going to zoom you back out. Well, so let's take a look. So these are the 4 AB colors. So there's a light pink, a yellow, darker pink, and then this pretty blue. It's like a royal blue type color. So I'm not going to take those out, but AB have, there's a pretty, let's see if we can find one in here. Where'd they go? No, I can't find them. This pink one, I don't know if you can see, but there's a really pretty like iridescent coating on top that reflects just different color lights. It will pick up and shimmer off of, like you see the northern lights and things like that. If you've been able to see that in person or seen pictures, you see how it can have different lights reflecting off there and is really pretty. But I'm going to zoom you back out, and we will take a quick peek at where these go. So this light pink is the letter A. So we have that down in here on her arm and up in here and over in here, which kind of surprises me. Oh, that's her shirt. I was going to say skin. It kind of surprises me when specialties are on skin in certain areas, but that's her shirt. Never mind. We have it over in here and a little bit here. A little bit here, over here. This looks like a bookend. We have some over throughout here and up in here. Little bits this lighter color on this bookend. And that is all I'm seeing of that one. So then we have this yellow, and it is indicated by number 4. So it's this top of her sleeve here. Over throughout here we have this. Throughout in her hair, there's bits of it, chunks of it throughout her hair, all those areas. A little bit over here. And then I do see a little bit up in her sunglasses area that, you know, or her glasses. Is that her sunglasses or glasses? Probably glasses. That's going through, and, you know, it's her hair. And then let's see, so we have this pink color, and that is indicated with a T. And let's see, where do we see that one? So I see some over here, and I see some over in here, and down through here. This looks like a envelope or something. There's the darker pink on that. We have some over in here, the top of her sleeve here, or her shoulder here, up in her the sleeve, through here, down through here. Yeah, all of this area here. There's a little bit over here. These must be pencils. And I think that is all I'm seeing. There's little bits in her hair. So then we have this pretty royal blue, and that is indicated by a number 2. So I see that down in here. This pencil here has some, and this pencil here has some. Oh, if you can see that. Sorry, my lights. I can't wait to have a place that these lights aren't so close. Here, and it looks like her hair tie. This lamp has some over in here as well. A little bit here. A little bit right in here, and kind of these blues here. Kind of the top edges of her glasses. And I think that's all I'm seeing on that one. But she is so pretty, you guys. I think she's still in stock. She just recently restocked in the Dreamer Designs website, and I happened to grab her, so she could very possibly still be available. If not, turn your notifications on for it. She's really, really pretty, you guys. So, all right, so I'm gonna put this one away and grab the other one out, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I just pulled this one out, and I'm not, the other one, there was a toolkit right at the front. This one, let's see. Maybe it's tucked in here. Oh, there it is. It is tucked in there. Oh, I forgot to put this purple ribbon back around the last one. Oh, well. So our toolkit, I'm not going to go over this again since I already did with the last one. Let's see if I can just get her to lay flat. Usually that works. Occasionally it does not. Look at how pretty she is. I have seen her done, you know, in some of the Facebook groups. Oh, she is just so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, we're going to move that out of the way. Am I missing the sticker sheet? I think I am. All right. Well, let's roll her back. Am I losing my brain? Is it stuck in there? Nope. Is it stuck in here? Nope. All right, so I did not under there? Nope. Okay, so I did not get the sticker sheet with this one. Am I like losing my mind? Am I missing it? I don't think so. So I will have to reach out to Dreamer Designs and see if they can send me a sticker sheet. It most likely will be in PDF form, which that's fine. Not a big deal. But so let's take a quick look at her. I just feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, is it sitting in front of me? I'm missing it, you guys. She's so pretty. I think she recently restocked as well. So if you like her, go grab her. Or if she's already out of stock, I don't know. I did not look. I apologize. Turn the notifications on for her. There is some other artwork by the same artist that is really pretty. And I did see they just did a voting or something for more of her artwork. So I selected a few of those. But she's a new artist to me. I have not heard of her before, so I'm kind of excited. And this one's round. So remember, I didn't know, and I don't see on the box where it says, unless I'm just completely missing it somewhere. But I don't see where it says on the box what it is, if it's round or square. So this one is a round. The one I did previously was a round, and I didn't really have any issues. Of course, the black drills weren't the greatest, but I do a lot of enhancing, so I replaced a lot of the drills anyways. So drill quality sometimes doesn't necessarily affect me as much as it does others that use, all of the drills. But yeah, there was some trashy ones, but that's kind of normal. I don't know of any kit. I've never gotten any kit from anywhere that does not have some sort of trash in it. So, and it just depends on how picky you are as well. So this one is a round. So let's take a quick look. I'm going to zoom you in so we can look at this a little bit closer. And I don't have the sticker sheet to see. I guess I can look at the legend. That is a color palette, and it looks like there's 2 bags of this AB right here, that white. There's 2 bags of that here and here. And it looks like there's 2 more ABs right there, like a red and a blue. It looks like there's a pink AB, might be 2 bags of that, or it's 2 different colors. There's a purple AB down here. So let me look at this legend and see. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 AB, and it looks like maybe 1 fairy dust. Now fairy dust, oh, yep, there's more AB down here. So it looks like there's quite a good amount of AB drills in this kit. Another one down here, it's an orange. I believe then there's the 1 fairy dust. It's not popping out to me, but it has that fine mica powder shimmery effect to it. So it's a very subtle shimmer, but it's very pretty. I am not seeing it right off the top. It looks like it's a yellow color. Let's see, sometimes if you flip it, you can see them, but no. Oh, this must be, oh, it's a crystal. Okay. So I was wrong. It's not a fairy dust. It is a crystal. I don't know what Dreamer Designs calls them, but many places call them a crystal. So let me zoom you back out. Like I said, I don't have the sticker sheet to show you, so I'm feeling a little lost. But let's take a quick look at where those go. So the AB that is white, so down here, all of this white along in here. Over in here, this light white. We have some throughout this area here. this area in here, over up here as well, this white you see. This here, there's quite a bit. Let's see, I'll pull this up a little bit. So quite a bit outlining, but then also through the center here. There's quite a bit in here, all through here. Quite a bit through here and over here, outlining up in here, outlining up in here. Oh, there's just a lot of it. I'm just gonna say there's just a lot of it in her hat. Or her, I don't know, is that considered a hat or a headpiece? I'm not quite sure. But all up in there, kind of all throughout, we have this flower is all outlined in it as well. This moon shape on her forehead is that. Down through here we have some, the pupils in her eyes and some different areas in her eyes have that. Down through her nose and this area here between your nose and lip. So yeah, there is quite a bit of that through here as well. There's a lot of that one. So then we have a purple, and this is notated by music notes. Let's see if I can find them. One thing I do like, I'm going to point this out, and I noticed it on my last one I did, Dreamer Designs has this little bit of a border outline on here. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Let me know what you think. Do you like that? I've not noticed that on any other canvases, I don't think that I've done, and I kind of like it. So let me know what you think. Back to finding these music notes. This is going to be a hard one to find. Okay, I see, oh no, that's not it. Uh-oh. Probably looking for the wrong color. That tends to happen sometimes. It's a little bit shade different than, okay, here we go. Here's some up in here and over in here. Over in here. So it looks like there's quite a bit up in her hat, the lighter purples. But that's about the only place I'm seeing that one is up there. I don't see it down in here unless I'm completely missing it. Yeah, I think just up in her hat is the only place I'm seeing that one. So then we have another light purple, and that is, I believe that would be the less than symbol with a line through it. So let's see if I can find that one. Sometimes these are just hard to find. Sorry if you're hearing all kinds of noises outside. I live in an apartment. I do have one of my doors open, but there goes the church bells. There's a church not far. There's a daycare not far. So there were kids out there screaming earlier. I mean, screaming, playing like a good way, not screaming for a bad reason. But, and I hear there's some maintenance people out there. So if you hear the background stuff, I apologize, but can't help it. Okay, so I am seeing some of that up in here. Kind of the same areas as the last one with the music note. It's kind of up in this area where there's the lighter purples. And I'm not really seeing it anywhere else. Okay. So then we have a pink color, and let me see where I can find that one. It's 2/9, so kind of outlining her, not outlining, but on her lips here, it's like a brighter, brighter pink that you see there. Some in her hat over here, here, over in here, over in here, and here, up in here, and here. That's all I'm seeing of that one. And then we have a lighter pink AB. Let's see, where is that symbol? Some of these symbols, I don't know how to describe them, so I'm just not gonna. I know a lot of people always talk about names, what they call certain things, but some of them I just don't know. All right, symbol, pop out here. Maybe it's that one, and it's just a lot smaller. I think it is. Okay. So, a little bit of it in here. A little bit of it in here and here. Let's see, there's some over here. Oh, some over here. There's not a ton of it. I wonder if there's not much of this one. Let's see. Oh, in her lips here, it's one of the lighter pinks in her lips. There is some over here. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Sorry, wrong symbol. I'm looking again down here because I'm wondering if maybe I missed it before I realized what the symbol was. Yeah, there's a little bit in this, down this area here. Not a ton. Okay, so that's all I'm finding of that one. And then we have another AB, and it is the plus sign. So the plus sign, not to be confused with the X, because they're both, I see, about the same color. So let's see. No, that's the up arrow and the X. So this red around her lips, up here, up here. And then, let's see, do I see it in her hat? I don't see any that are sticking out in big chunks or anything anywhere. So if there's onesies, twosies here and there, that could possibly be. But I'm not seeing any big areas at all. So that's for that one. Then we have an orange, and that is indicated by the letter L. And where do we have that one? Not seeing it through here, which I'm kind of surprised. So we have a good amount here and up here. Kind of surprised there's not more. There's a little bit over here. There's a line of it here. I'm not seeing any more of it. Oh, some right in here and in here. But that looks like about it. I'm not seeing any up here unless, again, it's onesies, twosies. I'm not seeing, you know, any big quantities of it anywhere. All right, so then we have, looks like a sideways G maybe, capital G, I don't know, or sideways 6, I don't know. But it's a blue color, so let's see where we find that. Let me see. All right, so in here and in here, there's some in here and here and there and there. So it's like the brighter blue in those. This brighter blue up through here, there's quite a bit. And I'm not seeing any up here that are standing out. So it looks like that's it on that one. And then we have that crystal, and that is a yellowish color crystal. So these yellow spots you're seeing through here. There's some in her hair here, here, and here. Oh, these yellow dots all above her eye there and over here. We have some in her on her forehead over here, that yellow you're seeing. There's a spot of it here and here and a little bit right in there. And that's all I'm seeing of that one. So BOHO Dreamer by ROMI LERDA. Romi. I apologize for probably butchering the name, but she is very cute. Dreamer Designs. Go check it out. This is round. I don't think this one came in either or, but I'm not 100% sure. I know some of them do, but I don't think all of them do. But she is really, really pretty, you guys. And so is the HANNAH LYNN one. So if you like either of these or both, go grab them because they're really, really pretty. Of course, I'll do, you know, extra enhancing on both of them. But let me know what you think. If you have any of these kits, what you think of Dreamer Designs. Because like I said, I've only done one. And I've heard different things about their drills. So let me know if you have tried them, what you think. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that very much. It helps, you know, get my channel out there more. And also subscribing is totally free. It just, if you turn the notifications on, it notifies you of other content I put out. If you like what you see, I do very much appreciate that. And you can also share it if you see something, you know, somebody on one of my videos that somebody else may enjoy or something like that. It does help my channel grow, which I do very much appreciate. So yeah, again, let me know what you think, and I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next one.